Episode 20, The Ultimate Sacrifice, a major character makes a life-changing decision. The world was on the brink. The rainforest, once a symbol of life, was now a crucible of transformation, its energy rippling through the planet, triggering cataclysmic changes. Anya and her team stood at the precipice of this new era, their role as both observers and architects of a changing world becoming increasingly clear. Yet, with every step forward, the challenges grew exponentially. The planet was convulsing, its systems in overdrive. Extreme weather patterns, seismic activity, and anomalous occurrences were the new norm. And amidst this chaos, a growing darkness was emerging, a counterforce to the rainforest's transformation. Anya, the heart of the team, felt a growing sense of isolation. The weight of the world was on her shoulders, a burden that was becoming increasingly unbearable. She had made countless sacrifices, but the magnitude of what was required was beyond comprehension. One night, as she sat beneath the heart-shaped tree, a vision consumed her. She saw the future, a world bathed in an ethereal light, where humanity and nature coexisted in perfect harmony. But this vision was preceded by a dark chapter, a time of great suffering and loss. The realization hit her with the force of a tidal wave. To achieve the ultimate vision, a sacrifice was needed, a sacrifice of epic proportions. The heart-shaped tree, the nexus of the transformation, was the key. But to unleash its full potential, it required a human conduit, a vessel for its energy. Fear and determination warred within her. The choice was clear, yet the implications were terrifying. She was the only one with the strength, the knowledge, and the connection to the forest to fulfill this role. She shared her vision with the team, her voice trembling but resolute. Their reactions were mixed. Fear, disbelief, and admiration were etched on their faces. But ultimately, they understood the gravity of the situation. They knew Anya was the only one who could do this. Preparations began in earnest. They would need to amplify the tree's energy, create a conduit for her transformation. It would be a perilous journey, fraught with unknown dangers, but they were determined to support Anya in her quest. As the day of the ritual approached, a sense of peace washed over Anya. She was ready. She had lived a full life, a life of purpose. And now, she was ready to offer the ultimate sacrifice. The rainforest stood silent, as if holding its breath. The heart-shaped tree glowed with an intensity that seemed to pierce the sky. Anya, surrounded by her team, took her final steps. The heart-shaped tree pulsed with an intensity that was almost blinding. Its light, once a soft, ethereal glow, had transformed into a torrent of energy, a cosmic river flowing into the heart of the rainforest. Anya stood at its base, her body humming with the same energy, a conduit for the tree's power. Her team formed a circle around her, their hands outstretched, their minds focused. They were a shield, a buffer between Anya and the world. Their love and support were her strength, their faith in her, her guiding light. With a deep breath, Anya stepped towards the tree. Its energy enveloped her, washing over her like a tidal wave. The world around her faded, replaced by a vision of infinite beauty and terrifying power. She saw the rainforest as a living entity, a consciousness evolving towards perfection. She saw the planet, a fragile sphere suspended in the vastness of space, its destiny intertwined with the rainforests. And she saw herself, a small but essential part of this grand design. Her sacrifice was not an end, but a beginning, a seed from which a new world would grow. As she stepped closer to the tree, its light intensified. The ground began to tremble, and the sky was filled with a blinding light. The team held their breath, their hearts pounding in their chests. Anya felt a surge of power, a connection to something greater than herself. She was becoming one with the tree, with the forest, with the planet. The boundaries between her and the natural world dissolved, replaced by a sense of unity, of belonging. As the light reached its peak, Anya felt a sense of peace, a profound acceptance of her fate. She was not dying, she was transforming. She was becoming something more, something beyond human comprehension. The last thing she saw was the faces of her team, filled with love and admiration. And then, there was only light.